presence of truth in our world is undeniable. We see it in almost every facet of our lives. So where did it come from? Did it evolve? Did someone invent it? Imagine a world where truth is invented. First of all, let's be very clear. What do we call invented truth? We call it a lie. When we invent a story, that story is by definition fiction, an entertaining lie. My friend, invented truth is no more than a helpful delusion, a fabrication intended to bring order, purpose, and meaning into our lives. So what's the problem with invented truth? It can be uninvented. It can be changed. All you need is enough votes to all of a sudden change wrong into right and evil into good or good into evil. Invented truth is no truth at all. So we go to schools that teach alternative facts and churches that change their doctrines with the tides of culture. We have judges that openly reinterpret the laws and lawyers that think they are supposed to win an argument rather than uphold justice. We have criminals who think they have committed no crimes. We have scientists who specialize in manipulating data to fit the cause of their donors. We have philosophers who sell new ways of thinking to those hungering for some sense of meaning or purpose. A world that is based on invented truth is built on shifting sand. Truth is decided by power, and power is obtained by deception, which in this world is perfectly acceptable. Ultimately, it is those in power that decide whether they prefer life over death or theft over honest labor. Hitler isn't evil, he is innovative. Stalin isn't a bloodthirsty tyrant, he is a strong leader. It's all a matter of perspective and which version of the truth you buy. The only way invented truth has any power is if people believe it to be true. But what happens if the delusion loses its power? What happens if people realize there's no such thing as truth? What happens when people realize that life has no real purpose and no intrinsic value? It would inevitably lead to chaos and the collapse of society as we know it. Now let's come back to our world. Do you see any similarities? Do our schools teach their students they can choose their own facts? Do we look for churches that preach our version of the truth? Do our judges reinterpret our laws? Do our lawyers seek to win at the expense of justice? Is our science peddled to the highest bidder? Do the wealthy and powerful get to make their own rules? Unfortunately, the answer is most definitely yes. Truth is treated as a commodity, not a reality. The scary thing is, this paradigm offers no real answers, no real value, no real purpose, and no lasting order. Our only hope is to discover eternal truth.